Well, one, we really came together real quick. I mean, the first game, you have 5 fights. I mean, we're fighting for guys that we just met 5 days ago. I love to see that. I know the fans love to see that. I think it's something really important that we have each other's back. So I love the team camaraderie. And then we just found a way. There was a belief in there, which I think I said in the paper, but we just believed that we were going to win. So we played a full 60 minutes and came back, and we found a way to win. So that was pretty huge for us.
What are you focusing on in practice today?
This week is just going to be about structure. I mean, there's been a lot of guys here from a lot of different teams that have had a lot of different coaches. So to get everybody on the same page, we don't have a lot of time. We got 4 days between the biggest game of the year here, opening night. So everything's just about applying our structure, making sure we do the little things right, and getting on the same page.
What has impressed you about this team thus far?
Just how everyone's came together. I mean, that's the one thing we preach. We just had a team-building event out at Bridgewater there on Sunday, making sure we're all becoming good friends off the ice. We have to learn to love one another, and I think that's just the biggest thing. Guys supporting guys that they've played against and never played with, and so we're coming together as a team. I think that's the biggest goal this week.
What do you think will be this team's strengths heading into the season?
I look at our team, and I think we're pretty good with all three. We've got some great goaltending in Ferguson, Keeler, and Dillon right now still in training camp, and our defense are really good. We got some older guys that are doing pretty well. On the back end, Pechnik, Binkley, Stewart's coming into his own. We got some great guys down here that are rookies, Duquette, Gottlieb, Israel. So I think we're really structured and solid on the blue line. And then up front, we got a ton of firepower. I mean, our top 6 forwards should be just as good as any other line in the league. So between Brady Shaw, Bowden, Sid, Jenks, it doesn't matter who it is, St. Amant, we've got some unbelievable firepower. And then we got the young guys that are coming in to supplement that too. So we got good defense, we've got some great goaltending, and we got a lot of firepower. Hopefully those are some pretty good ingredients going into this thing.
What will be the biggest key Saturday night against Kalamazoo in your opener?
I just think to manage the ebb and flow of the game, there's going to be a lot of emotion that goes into it. There's going to be a little bit of a slow start. You finish warm-up. There's all the introductories. There's the build-up of this throughout the week. I mean, this is an exciting moment. This is a big-time moment for a lot of guys. This is the first time guys are going to play in front of this big of a crowd. So to manage the highs and lows of the game, to make sure we're all on the same page, and just to play 60 minutes throughout the game, make sure we finish the game strong, and we're fighting for each other is going to be a big thing. So I think we're all looking forward to it, and we're ready for the challenge.
Yeah, no, I think the main thing we learned is we got a good team. I think there's a lot of guys here who really care, who want to win. You can tell guys are really working hard. We had a great training camp. Obviously came out 2-0 in preseason, so that's a good thing. And we're just we had a lot of guys. We had 5 fights in one game. Guys are already sticking up for each other, and that's all the qualities we want in our room is winning mentality. So that's what we got so far. We got a lot of young guys. We're still learning, but we're on a good pace.
What has impressed you about this team thus far?
Really, it's just the type of intensity these young guys bring. Us older guys need a push sometimes too. We like to lead the way in practice, but then when these young guys come with their energy and they're really moving their feet, makes us step it up another notch, and that's really what's happened.
What would you say some of the strengths of this team are?
We have a lot of offense right now. I mean, I like our forwards up front. We're a little young on the back end, but we got a guy, like Jason Binkley who's going to lead the way back there. Chase Stewart's coming back for a second year, and he looks good right now too. So, but I really like our forwards right now. We got nine real good forwards, or 10, I might even say, and we got 2 good goalies too. So I can't even really pick one. I mean, I think we're really good overall, and that's the best strength of this team.
What would be the biggest key in the opener against Kalamazoo?
It's really just establishing our game, playing a full 60 minutes. I think we want to set the tone for home ice. I think the last couple of years our home ice record hasn't been where we wanted to, so I think we want to come in here and give the fans a show and give them a reason to keep coming back and being as loud as possible and make sure they know their team wants to come in here the rest of the year.
I think it showed that we're a pretty resilient group already. We kind of stressed that throughout the summer, trying to find a group that is not going to quit until the final whistle, and I think we found that, and it's on us as kind of the older guys and the leaders to keep that happening throughout the room.
What was the focus on practice today?
A lot of 5-on-5, in-zone, defensive coverage. It's good. Guys look good without much teaching, which is always an encouraging sign.
What has impressed you about this team thus far?
I think how kind of close we've come together right away. It seems like a tight-knit group, and a lot of good qualities, a lot of good personalities in the locker room. So, just try to keep it going, try to keep a good positive energy throughout the room.
What would you say some of the strengths of this team are?
We're young, we're hungry, and we're fast. I think we're going to be tough to play against. D zone, O zone, hard on the forecheck. I think we have a lot of skill up front, and I think we're going to be hard to play against in the back.
What will be the biggest key to winning against Kalamazoo in your opinion?
Whatever we learn this week, kind of take it and apply it to the game. Stick to our structure. I think, Coach Ben said there's no real right way or wrong way as long as we're all doing it together. So try to implement whatever we learn this week on the ice.
Awesome. Anything else you want to add?
No.